Exciting news for hockey fans. Amazon Prime just dropped something massive for us called Faceoff inside the NHL. If you're a fan of behind-the-scenes drama, raw player emotions, and a little bit of off-the-ice spice, this is going to be a new obsession. It's basically the drive to survive for hockey, but instead of grid penalties, we get goal scoring. This new show hit your Prime Video account October 4th, so you can binge it right now. Now, if you're thinking that this is just another documentary about hockey players doing hockey things, let's stop right there. This isn't an ESPN special where they're just showing players giving robotic interviews and skating around in circles, and we're going to get a whole lot more than just a face-off. We'll be able to get into the lives of NHL superstars like Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and Matthew Tkachuk. These guys might look cool and composed on the ice, but let's see what happens when the cameras follow them into their personal lives. We're going to have unscripted, unfiltered, and raw moments that might make you see these players in a whole new light. Let's have a look at the lineup of players being featured. This series focuses on some of the biggest names in the NHL. Connor McDavid, arguably the face of hockey today, is front and center. The captain of the Edmonton Oilers is known for being reserved and focused, but in this series, we see a side of him that has never been shown before. In one of the trailer's most intense moments, McDavid completely loses his cool in the dressing room after their Game 2 loss during the Cup final. You would think he is always calm under pressure, but here we see him explode in anger. It's raw, it's real, and it's the kind of access fans have been craving for years since the HBO Winter Classic series. Alongside McDavid, there are going to be heavy hitters like his Oilers teammate, Leon Draisaitl, Boston Bruins stars David Pastrnak and Jeremy Swayman, Colorado Avalanche captain Gabriel Landeskog, Florida Panthers forward Matthew Tkachuk, and many others. The faceoffs aren't just on the ice. For example, there's William Nylander of the Toronto Maple Leafs and Pastrnak of the Bruins. These two are fierce competitors on the ice, but the series captures a moment where they're sitting at a restaurant together during the playoffs. That's the kind of behind-the-scenes access we're getting here. But the show is not all friendly dinners and just friendly moments. We're going to see some incredible rivalries. The series will get into tensions between teams, and it doesn't hold back. Episode 1, titled Best of Rivals, will focus on the long-standing rivalry between Nylander and Pastrnak. Whether you're a fan of the Leafs or the Bruins, you're going to love seeing how these two approach the game both as teammates and competitors. This episode alone promises to give you a whole new perspective on what it's like to be one of hockey's biggest stars. Now let's talk about the production of this series, because it is just as important as the players. Faceoff inside the NHL is produced by Box to Box Films. That's the same company that makes F1 Drive to Survive. If you've seen that series, you already know what to expect. High quality production, deep storytelling, and some serious drama. Box to Box is known for its ability to take sports content and turn it into something that even non-fans can get hooked on, and that's exactly what they're doing here. One of the things that will make fans love Faceoff is the unprecedented access it gives to the players. The cameras follow them not only during games, but into their personal lives. We will virtually go into their homes, look at their families, and even their daily routines. It's a level of access that fans have been asking for since that Road to the Winter Classic series years ago. And if you are wondering how this all fits into Amazon Prime's sports strategy, let's tell you. Faceoff is not Amazon's first rodeo when it comes to hockey content. In fact, this is their fourth original hockey program produced with NHL Productions. Back in 2021, they released All or Nothing, Toronto Maple Leafs, which followed the iconic team through their 2020 and 2021 season. It was a hit with fans, and Amazon has been building on that momentum ever since. Just last year, they premiered Chosen One, Alexander Daigle, and Saving Sakic, both of which were well received by critics and fans alike. This time though, Amazon is taking things up a notch. They've produced a 6-part series that's going to give fans a new perspective of the NHL like never before. And it's not just for the North American fans either. Faceoff will be available in more than 240 countries and territories worldwide. So it doesn't matter whether you're in Toronto, Stockholm, Sydney, you'll be able to tune in and get a front row seat to all the action. Another big part of the series is its timing. The NHL is preparing for some major events over the next few years, including the return of NHL players to the Winter Olympics in 2026, not to mention the highly anticipated World Cup of Hockey in 2028 and the 2025 Four Nations Face-Off. This show is dropping right before the new season starts, building up hype, getting fans excited not just for this season, but the future of international hockey as well. The NHL has been trying to reestablish itself on this global stage, and this series is a part of that strategy. So are you ready to watch this epic series, or did you already finish it? It'll be a chance to see the human side of hockey's biggest stars, witness their triumphs, struggles, and everything in between. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell so you never miss a future video.